Hi, I'm John Croak from the Cooking Caravan, and this is my friend Jennifer from the Children's Hunger Alliance. How you doing, Jennifer?
Good.
Excellent. This is my other friend, Chef Mike, the head chef of OhioHealth. How you doing, Chef Mike?
Very well.
Awesome. So Chef Mike has grabbed a couple ingredients from the OhioHealth kitchens, and hopefully we can make something tasty out of it. So Chef Mike, what's in the fridge today?
Well, I just grabbed some things that have been collecting dust in the kitchen for a while.
Awesome.
Some brown rice and some white rice for you.
Great, that's perfect. Thanks a lot, Chef Mike. I know you got a lot of work to do, so we'll see you later.
Have fun.
As he mentioned, we have brown and white rice, two things that are cheap, easy to make, healthy, and found at most grocery stores and pantries. Now, what we're going to need to make this rice is a pot with a lid, very important, measuring cup, a couple forks, and that's it. Now, Jennifer, a lot of the things that we make do not require exact measurements. Lots of wiggle room for you to kind of experiment, make it your own. Rice is tricky. Actually, it's really simple, right? But if you add too much water, it's going to end up mushy. Too little water, it's going to end up dry, crunchy. It could even damage your pot. So today, we are using a measuring cup to get just the right amount of water. Now, even though some exact measurements are required, rice is one of the easiest things to make, and it's eaten daily by most of the world. All you need are two ingredients, rice and water. And all you have to remember are two simple equations. White rice is 1 part rice to 1.5 parts water, and brown rice is 1 part rice to 2 parts water. Confused? Don't worry, we'll show you, right, Jennifer? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Okay, so let's start with the white rice. 1 part rice to 1.5 parts water. So how many times are we going to fill this measuring cup up?
Once.
Once. Very good. All right. Go ahead and fill it up. You want to put that in the pot for me? Perfect. Like a pro. Excellent. So 1.5 parts water for white rice. We're going to fill it up 1.5 times with water. And I am going to go ahead and put this on the counter. If we're getting an exact measurement, we're using a measuring cup, put it on something nice and level to make sure that you got the right amount. All right. That's once and halfway. My measuring cup has lines inside so I can see exactly how much I'm putting in there. We're done with that. So let's get this out of the way and let's work on our brown rice. Now we're going to need another pot and another lid. Now brown rice, 1 part rice to 2 parts water. There we go. Want to put that in the pot for me? Perfect. And twice with water. Now I like to put the dry ingredients in first because as you can see, there's some sticky rice in there. The water is going to help get all that rice out. Keep our measurements perfect. Put it on the table. Beautiful. And we're going to fill it up all the way. And good. Okay, hard part's done. Now, I'm going to squeeze behind you here. We're going to move these right over to the stove. We're going to crank up the heat, and we're going to bring these to a boil. If you noticed, I put the lids back on. That's going to trap the heat in. It's going to bring them to a full boil a lot faster. Give it a couple minutes before you peek. And remember, young chefs, you should never be operating the stove unless an adult is present. All right, so our rice has come to a full boil. You can see the steam just coming right out. I'm going to grab a towel because these lids are now going to be hot. Take both lids off. We're going to stir this rice around just one time to keep the rice from sticking to the now hot pan. Put these lids right back on. Crank our heat down to as low as possible, and we are going to let these things cook. Now the white rice is going to take 20 minutes, brown rice is going to take 40 minutes, and during that time period we are not going to remove the lids at all. You got to let the rice work its magic. We have come back, turned both of our rices off, they're done, and we've also let it sit for about 10 minutes and we have not removed the lids. Okay, now watch out, these pans still might be hot. Now fluffing is just taking a fork or something, stirring it up and redistributing that moisture in that water all throughout the rice. So go ahead and just stir it up for me. Perfect. Now we know our rice is done when it's moist, but it's not soupy. Your rice looks awesome. We could eat this as is, but I see rice as a perfect starting point for a larger meal. I like to make big batches at the beginning of the week and just eat it as a side dish at dinner with whatever I'm having for the rest of the week. Now, if you think this tastes too bland, We could add some butter, we could add some salt, we could add some oil. Instead of using water to cook it, we could add chicken, vegetable, beef broth, anything like that. Now I do have to say, I think brown rice, I would always go with that if I saw the two things in the kitchen or in the pantry, because brown rice is a lot healthier than white rice. Now Jennifer, we could eat this right now, but I say we stick this back in the fridge, we see what Chef Mike brings us tomorrow, and let's make a larger meal out of all of it. We'll see you guys next time, and remember, what's in the fridge is what's for dinner.